Hey y'all, what is up? It is on, it is on, it is I, Papa Rose, and like I said, Juju. I'm on the other side. I'm usually in the, y'all know I'm usually in the, spiritual studio, also known as the spiritual study. I'm usually there, but today I wanted to change up a little bit, and I'm in the front room hanging out with the queens. And I wanted to take a quick moment to say, hey, what's up, y'all? I haven't been as prolific as I want because it's been kind of busy. We've been doing some stuff, but I'm jumping in to say, hey, what is up? See what's going on. Say hi, give love, give shouts. Today is Monday, so y'all, you know what's up. If you have not taken care of your edit, why yet? What are you waiting on? Go take care of that Ben. You should have been there early in the morning. But I wanted to do a live again to check in, but also I saw something really cool today. There was another um content creator who had come up and said the when working with spirit, one of the best things you can give is, I know there's not a lot of people here just yet, and I know that, hey, I'm about to talk about you. So I'm glad you're here. So, but wait, even though I know there's not a lot of people, it's just me and my girls. Hi, baby. Um, I got something today, like I said, where the biggest offering ever that you have for spirit is to show up, to be present where you're at, and give the spirit your time, give spirit your attention, give spirit your focus, give spirit your whole thing. No, you didn't. You did do it. This is you. You did do this. But yes, it is about showing up. And I started thinking, yeah, showing up for your spirit and actually being in the moment, not sitting there with your phone after doing prayers, but being in the moment. And I want to be in the moment today and give a shout out to my girl, Nicole Renee, who is the proprietor, high priestess, and great pythoness, who gave us, and if you don't have it, you need to, the dream journal, because she is the sacred serpent. This dream journal that I use, I'm not showing everybody on my site just yet. I mean, I'll let Nicole see, but this is, I got, and it's a workbook, a dream journal workbook that is absolutely divine. I'm going to show you the hard, because I'm fancy, y'all. The hardcover that I got as well, and you need to get it. I'll put the links in where you can get your copy, but I use the workbook to write down with, because you when you first wake up, when you first doing your thing, you're all like, and you can't really write real well. This is like the golden workbook that I have that I'm going to transfer things into after a while. But I mean, this dream journal is gorgeous, and I'm trying to get to the books itself, because even though this is not the book I wanted to showcase, I do want to show it to you because this is available. This is her baby, her idea, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Take your bow, girl. Get your flowers. While I try to work with it, the first page is gorgeous for our bibliophiles. But look, you have the date, the dream, and the time. This is places where you can record all the information, like the first thing remembered, the place, the atmosphere, the people, emotion state upon waking, the summary of your dream, and your title on this one. And then on the other one, you have the colors that stood out, because dreams tell you a lot of stuff, and you're able to bust them down in here and then really put the story together once it's done. What stood out, questions, and focus for thoughts for your tonight's thing. And also, you can do a divination and write it out, a 3-card divination on your dreams. So please get this book, get yourself involved in this, because it's gorgeous. And again, I love the hardcover, the back and the front and the spine. As a bibliophile, I love it. Again, Sacred Serpent Dream Journal. By my girl right there. Yay, she is it. She is it. So I'm giving her flowers today. And I'm also going, like I said, this is the workbook. It's the same thing. The workbook is flawless. And let me go to like the back few. And you can tell it is in workbook form. I like workbook everything, because then I can flip it this way and that way, and I'm working with it. That's the whole point of a workbook, a spiral book. Which brings me to my girl, came behind. I'm giving you your flowers today, honey. Today's for you. My girl came behind me and I bitterly complained about I have to write things down when I write for divinations because y'all don't understand when we say we're gonna sit and write things up for you, we keep a good account. Every diviner keeps an account of the divinations that they've given their people, the notes that they write. I'm old school like that. A lot of people will do a recording, and I do too. I record everything. I'll have the recording for a person. I'll send them the recording so that they can look at it, get the notes that they need. But I like taking notes from the recording as well, especially when I'm recording what came out, especially when I'm doing Nux. And I have to usually handwrite everything. But my girl went above and beyond the call and we designed it. But I was thinking, yeah, it's a design. We'll work on it. Who knows what can happen in the future? Well, baby, the future was now because she came behind me and gave me this. Y'all, she helped me design it because I told you good things were coming. I told you changes were coming for Casa de Juju. You seen the logo change with much love to my girl, my sister in issue, Ianifa. Oribemi, who is helped me with with a little bit of design work and helping me out with it. Cause yo, the Papa, look at this book. We did. She helped me with the logos and everything, and I thank her so much because I was just things. Ooh, y'all. Everybody goes through issues, problems, and pain. And it's okay to feel your feelings because you know I always tell you, y'all feel your feelings. Feel them, go through them, get them, but work towards the solutions with them. Sit with them. Again, remember what we talked about this now. Sitting with the spirit, sitting with yourself, sitting with your Ori, sitting with your inside. Get to know who you are, and that way we can get through the problems and the troubles and get a little bit of insight, a little bit of clarity, which is what we need today, especially what divination is, because even the diviner needs divining. I divine for myself. And I have beautiful people like the sacred serpent herself, Yar Origbemi, Big Liz Conjure, so many people who have touched my soul and helped me out as I've helped them. And it's good to have that echo, don't have the echo chamber, have that interaction where you can bounce things off people, but also bounce things off your soul and yourself. But going back to this, because y'all, I am so thrilled. I am so thrilled. It's a come sign the devil's book that you may have power. It gives me that whole thrill. And also, again, workbook form, which means I can just open it up, sit here and be like, blah, 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 blah. Let's do your thing. Come on. And I can look back on this. Now, y'all, again, I'm a huge bibliophile. I love books, the idea of books, the covers and everything. And workbooks are my favorite. What? It puts me to actually do things, and I'm on the inside jacket. So I'm like, yay! Because then I'm gonna go to just any page, random. What I love is we designed it, and it helped. She had the vision and helped me with this one, and how I write down my divinations, notes, what happened while the shells, the notes here, and then on this side, it's like recommendations. What? Here I can say, okay, these are the herbal things I wanted. Here's the altar items that are needed. Here's the ritual needs, the notes on things that I wanted people to do or to say or what have you, and it's all here. And I love the fact that I'm a son of Elegua. Keys play an important role. Red, black, and white, the three colors of my Orisha, as well as all of those liminal spirits that I do work with as well. And my logo, La Casa de Juju, this is it. I am so happy. I wanted to say a big thank you to her. And again, I will send links. I'm going to try and put links over here where you can get in contact with her on the Facebooks, because she's there on Facebook. We're working on websites as well. So, y'all. And look, I'm doing it right now. Look, see, that way I don't forget. Look in the comments. I'm posting Sacred Serpent. Go visit there. My girl is a spiritual artiste. When I say spiritual artiste, she has made bottles for me for spirit that are gorgeous. They themselves are a spell. So whatever you put in there is only going to get amplified by what she's doing with it. She made Maya Legua a beautiful jar for certain types of prepared honeys For those that know, they know, and you should ask questions. There's so many things because today I want to give gratitude and sit with myself and give gratitude to the people that have helped me along the way, that are family to me, that I sit with as well, that we sit and learn from each other. So definitely check her out for the Dream Journal and think about getting a journal for yourself. Think about getting things for you to make your life easier too, because we're about trying to make it easier. Remember, work smarter, not harder. Hard work is only going to be hard. Smart work gets you ahead. So I say all this to say, coming up, that it is divination time. It is May 4th, and may the 4th be with you, or may the filth be with you. But it's time for a divination. If you haven't gotten a divination with me, you're missing out. Because not that I'm tooting my own horn, but I like to say, me, Nicole, Oribe, me, we like to say that we are the diviner for diviners as well as the diviner for the world, because there are people that come to us that are diviners themselves, that read for themselves, that read for people, that have them, they sit with us, and it's like, okay, look, I'm not going to give you the sugar coat or the whitewash. Here it is. And as such, this is how we work with. And I would like for y'all to be in this book, much like Professor Slughorn's, Slug Club. Everybody gets in this book. Who wants to be the first to get in? Who wants to get their name in here? And who wants to get at least, when we're talking, while we're recording, you can see what's up in it too. Because I always give pictures as well of the patterns that came out for each person that I read for. Because when I'm reading the nuts, which are the dice shells and curios, kind of like the bones, each one has patterns. Each one comes in different ways. So that's one of my best divination skills. My beloved Nicole, she also does, she reads dice as well. She also is evolving as an amazing domino reader, as well as dream reading. She is a dream interpreter par excellence. Her readings are very intuitive, very spiritual, very psychic. She also does meditations where you go into your own spiritual world and find things out. So please get in contact with her, get in contact with me, get in contact with us, and keep aware that the collective will be coming out with other cool, fabulous things soon too. And there will be links to the website soon, because we're engineering websites and everything. So get onto it. Keisha, hey girl, what is up? Welcome, welcome. Thanks for being here, my baby. So for those that are watching, yes, I told you this was going to be the year that we're going to be expanding, moving, and shaking. And it's been a little bit because, this year has been rough, y'all, hadn't it? So far, this year has been very challenging. There's been so many planets coming at us, so much energy coming at us, so many things that are saying shape up, or ship out, and making us toe the line. And it's been rough, it's been hard, and sometimes, complain all you want to, scream all you want to, feel your feelings, get them out. But even if it's just a couple of steps a day, walk. Don't stop the forward momentum and the forward movement because you think you aren't going anywhere. You'd be surprised at how far you can go just by making one step in front of the other, even if it's a small step, even if it's not anything you expected. Firstly, let's not keep expecting. Let's expect the best but prepare for everything else that might not be. Let's welcome what we want to see and manifest, but let's also take steps to maintain, because that was another thing we got talked about too. Maintaining. We call stuff, we ask for stuff, and we need this, we need that, we need the other. And we're doing our work, we're doing our prayers, we're doing our magic, we're doing our spells. But how are you maintaining what you want? Because that's another question I got asked for myself too. And I said, let me take this into account. Let me start, going through the Rolodex. Don't make fun of me. And where the names and everything. So this is the maintenance too. Maintenance is spiritual cleansings, but also spiritual sweetenings. Because again, I can't stress enough that we talk about cleansing and protecting and reversing. I'm all about CPR. Ask Liz. She invented that phrase and we worked with it, and it is true. Cleanse, protect, reverse. I want to add to it again, like I've said before. Call, bless, and maintain that energy too. So put your protections up, 'tis true, but don't protect yourself from the chances that might come along just because they're a little dangerous. Keep your protections with you and keep your clarity with you as well. Keep your discernment going. Keep being in the moment with your spirit so that you can be in the moment with yourself and grab the opportunities even though they're dangerous, because sometimes you gotta be quick but it takes precision. You can't be afraid. Luck favors the bold, they say. Auspicious times call for valiant people. So sometimes you gotta challenge yourself to go and do the scary thing and not just be protected from anything that might be dangerous. Because in danger, sometimes there is opportunity. Now, am I saying do some dangerous, sketchy stuff? No, of course not. Use your common, well, use your uncommon sense. Use your good sense. Use the all six senses that you have to your best advantage. Open up that acrostic eye. Yes, the oil is still available. Yes, we can make other products from it as well. Yes, you should order it. Yes, you should DM me and find out about more. Hello. But it is in that opening your eye and keeping your eye aware and seeing where are the hidden blessings. Blessings in disguise are the best kind because they hide right in your face. And that's why you need to take that moment, step back, and see things as they are, rather than as you want them to be, as you'd like them to be, but as they are, and act accordingly. We went there, I know, and I just wanted to have a kiki, but this is what happens after the sesh. If you know, you know. And again, divination allows us a roadmap. Divination, I was talking to Nicole about this earlier. You are challenged with divination to say, okay, this is how it is, and this is how you maintain this. If you want to change it for something better or do some things with this information, there's a responsibility that needs to be paid just as much as there is anything else that needs to be paid, because sugar ain't nothing free. So, what do I mean by that responsibility? Taking responsibility for your actions, taking accountability for what you're doing, keeping your eyes open and saying, where did I go wrong? And if I didn't go wrong, what went wrong around me? And that comes from sitting back and seeing, and if you can't see, sitting back with a competent diviner, someone you trust, someone that you know is doing the right thing, someone that's authentically involved in what they're doing and in their vision and has that experience as well. So is this kind of a commercial? Heck yeah. But I want you to make it a commercial that says, who resonates with me, who is helping me, who is truly giving me what I need when I can't give it to myself, or who is showing me the path I need to do for myself when I can, and what do I need to do for myself to keep my vision together. Make sense, y'all? Make sense so far? Hope so. I'm also noticing that my dais that I have holding my computer, is that my little computer up that I'm doing this on, has a little bit of a wiggle. So if it looks like we're at the sea, it's because it has a little bit of wiggle to it. So bear with me. Not everything is perfect, but it's perfectly lovely for me. And that's another thing too, y'all. That's one of the things I like to say. There are some things that they're never going to be perfect. But if you're perfectly happy with it and it makes you happy, it makes you aligned, it's giving you what you need and want, then work with it. If it's not helping you, if it's not doing anything for you, if it's not here for you, because this is that year. We talked earlier too about the fact that, looking back, this is a Wheel of Fortune year because it's a 10 year. But I like to break it down to say it's also a magician year. Are you going to just go with the flow and whatever happens, happens? Or are you going to take control of what you can take control of, work with what you can work with for a better tomorrow? That's the challenge of the magician. The Wheel of Fortune is, yeah, things might come in your favor, but these things shift. The responsibility, therefore, lies on when you're going to grab that brass ring, or how you time stuff, or work with what you got. Work with these two together today, and it's Monday, so guess what? Monday begins the week, but it's Moon Day. It's reflection day. It's perspective day. Even though we're going to work and everything, it is time to sit back and take a little bit of perspective. And perspective is based on three things: location, location, location. And that's something I learned from the great guru, God rest her soul, may she ever be in the light, Carrie Fisher, who I adore, not just as, she was General Leia, space mom to everybody, but also as a person who championed the people who go through so many different changes. She is a champion for those of us who are going through and have worked with and are healing in the healing journey with mental illness and what have you. And it's time to say, you know what, it's okay to be on the road to healing and being healed and understanding that it's an ongoing process. And I looked at her and her life. If you've ever seen that show, she did a one woman show that was serial comedy because it was funny now, and you'll understand that. And I always reference it. It is Wishful Drinking, and she was amazing in this. And I absolutely have looked up to her for years and years and years. Not only as a strong woman that she is, but as a guide and as a really a fount of wisdom. And I want y'all to have that too. So if you can't check that out. Check it out. I'm also doing classes, speaking of Mondays, of movies and series and like that. I'm doing a couple of classes, and the first class I'm going to be doing is one where facts and fictions, where we look at the movies and juju in movies, hoodoo in movies, brujeria in movies, what's real and what's not, and gems of wisdom that give us pieces of the puzzle. And in that particular one, even though it has absolutely nothing to do with magic, or does it? We look at it and know that the wisdom there, the philosophies there can be applied across the board, even to our own lives. And that's the best thing to look. Again, going back to steadying yourself, quieting yourself, sitting back and watching. That's the best part, to do that and see where the pieces of the puzzle are, where wisdom is, where you can see something and go, oh, wait, that makes sense and I can apply it. It challenges you to open these and open this too, because that third eye and this brain can do a lot if you let them. But much like boiling water or turbulent water, you can't really see through it because it's all stirred up. You have to let things settle, chill, and sit back and let it just go until finally you get the clarity you seek. And make sense, y'all? So, I'm also doing a couple of classes. I'm doing a seasonal magic class for the rites of summer, and excuse me, a class that I've been kicking around for a bit. That people are like, ooh, or what class will this be working with? What are we going to be doing with this about? And I've heard I've been thinking, should I piece it? Should I do this? Because we sit and plan out our classes and think about what we want to do. So this one was, I wanted to go back to spiritually teaching people, teaching about espiritismo, spiritism, learning about the different spiritual guides that one has. So I have a class coming up where we work on a spiritual commission that kind of is controversial in a way because of the name of this specific commission, because gypsy is been seen as the G word. I'm sorry, I don't want to get upset, but it's been a slur for some time. But unfortunately, if you go to the different places or different Hispanic places where spiritism and its derivatives are practiced, like if you look at Umbanda, if you look at Espiritismo, and spiritism in the Caribbean, South America, and now that people are learning about spiritism in the Venezuelan way of El Culto de María Leonza or the Tres Potencias, a lot of people are like, oh, the Gypsy Commission or the Gitano Commission or as they're known, the Cigano in Brazilian Umbanda and Spiritism. But this specific spiritual commission has the Roma people of the Iberian Peninsula, and I say Spain and Portugal, but also those that went through France and those that went through Italy as well, those traveling spirits. So I like to also call them the travelers, the spirits of the travelers and the spirits of the Roma who came through. And we're going to talk about them. We're going to talk about these spirits, how they help us, how they heal us, how they impart wisdom with us. And if you're lucky enough to work with these spirits, how they can help you in your material world as well, especially those of us that are readers who learn from them, and they help us through our divinations by inspiring us and giving inspirational messages as well. So that's what I'm teaching this month, as well as the usual fair of wonderful products that we have available here at La Casa de Juju, because I gotta give shameless plugs. We make spiritual oils made from herbs and completely natural products. There's no synthetics in what we do. We make ritual powders. We make bath crystals that are used for either cleansings, or you can use them in floor washes. You can dissolve them and make a spritz too. The possibilities are endless. As well as fixed lotion, because as we go into summer, you know you want to get some of that lotion. You know you want that cocoa butter flair and that shea butter realness, that aloe and that hemp seed deliciousness mixed with a little bit of juju and magic. Because as the magical menace you know me to be, I'm gonna mix that up and make it pretty. Because I like my spa, I like my brujeria spa works. I do, I do. That's why I'm like, ooh, look, you can never tell my age because sorcery is kept in a bottle too. So that said, I do make custom products too. Nicole beyond me too, y'all. I am relentlessly pursued. But yes, I make custom products, custom blends. We can make a Hella Potions blend for you, where we blend a couple of our house blends in for something that's completely for you, or something specifically geared towards you. Because each one of the oils I make in particular, everything comes from the basis of herbs. So you get gree in a bottle, you getting a juju in a bottle, you literally getting brujeria in a bottle. And you put the rest of the work in because the magic comes from you too. So when you're receiving any products, not just from me, but from anyone, because my baby makes fabulous products too. Nicole makes products. We all make our things. And if you ain't getting it from me, get it from the family. And if you ain't getting it from us, make it yourself. Like I say, make it progresso, make it yourself, right? So chaplets. Yes, yes, I do make chaplets. I make jewelry because I wear my magic too. So if you see my bead works, I wear these. They're made of crystals. They're made of silver findings. They are infused and strengthened by prayers, by intentions, by charging, as well as certain incense and ritual for over 7 days, and then you get some. You get your bracelet. It is charged up, and you charge it as well. So there's double energy going on. And chaplets are kind of like rosaries, and they are made for either different spiritual forces, as well as yeah. Look, I've had these for like almost 6 years now. No problems. It's how you do your stuff. That's when you know, because they're done with quality. There, I do my things with heart. All the stuff you see is done by me and Jeffrey. Your Uncle Jeffrey gets his hands in there too. But we sit here and we work. It isn't manufactured. It isn't mass produced. And that's the thing. We have a lot of small businesses that we're together with, and they are putting their all. I put my all in too. We are putting ourselves in what we're doing. These are our spiritual arts. These are what we do, and we do them out of love, as well as they're worth. They're worth because we're worth, and the magic we put in there. Not, man, I have to disclaim, or should I say, the energy we put in there, the artistic vision we put in there, and all the stuff that I can guarantee you if I was in the churches, but I can't guarantee anything else. What I can guarantee is that I make some strong. And you have to really be rough and tumble with these girls. And sometimes they be making me feel like Wonder Woman. Like, shit, no evil. As well as, again, chaplets are like rosaries. And they're made with different numbers, different crystals, and tied and strung with energy as well. So get with me on this. I also make charms, like glass witch balls that you can hang in windows and in rear view window mirrors, gree bags, juju bags, what have you. All these things are made here, because you might not know we be making this, because I know y'all see my posts, y'all see what we do. Everybody loves it, but I want to see who gonna show up and get some products. People that know my work know my work. They'll get in the comments and talk. But people that follow me, you need to know what's going on. Y'all need to know what this is. And I'm here to be, again, the magical menace that you need in your life. I am somebody called me the Great Gazoo of Juju. And if you don't know who the Great Gazoo is, then I'm very old. But you'd never know, would you? But look up the Great Gazoo, Gazoo. Look up the Great Gazoo. And he is the one that in the Flintstones, back in the day, it was a cartoon. He would like mess with the Fred Flintstone and Barney Rubble. He would mess them. They were the only two who could see them, and he was constantly giving them fever. Little green alien that would call them dum-dums all the time and be like, look, don't do stupid things. Do this. Guy, like, try and get your life together. Don't fall in traps. And now you know why they call me that. So, that said, I'm gonna do some. I'm also, y'all, if you don't know, we have a YouTube channel, we have an IG channel, Instagram page, we have a TikTok page. Y'all follow us, ask questions. Don't be afraid to get in the comments, in my DMs, and ask questions. I don't believe there's such a thing as stupid questions, only dumbass answers. And I'm here for it. I'm with the shishes. So, um, I don't know what else I want to talk about, but I really wanted to showcase this. I'm going to tell you about classes. Also on Big Liz Conjure, y'all, it isn't just me that's teaching classes. Other folks teach classes too, and they are amazing. I highly recommend that you do. Avail yourself of classes because I wish I had classes when I was growing up because when I was coming up I learned from my elders and I figured it out on my own, and we didn't have Google back then. We had the Dewey Decimal System. We had the look through the cards to get to where the books are, if you found the books at all. And we had the places like the Magical Child and the Botanica. So we had to look and see and jump in and look. We are doing the work for you. Learn from our experience. Please avail yourself of it, especially when it's like at such a reasonable price right now, because I've seen people's classes that are, oh my gosh, but pretty reasonable prices to sit in, learn, and expand your knowledge, expand your mind, and get into doing stuff for yourself. As we go forward in this world, we're going to have to go back to learn doing the old ways, knowing the old ways, and trying to keep our heads above water. And not just survive, but thrive. Because JSS is a thing, just survive somehow. But also thriving is a thing too. And we should be. Keep your eyes open, your ears open, and sometimes, you know. So, that said, I have been here for a half an hour looking gorgeous, going through your things and just pretty much popping off and having a lovely time. But, y'all, get in my book. Make some time. Come get in my book. My baby did not make this for nothing. Come work this and make us all proud and get you a dream journal, get you some products from me, get you some product from her. Check out Iyao Rigbemi, who also I'm going to put in the comments as well. She is an Iyanifa of Ifa. She's also an amazing reader. She is a priestess who is wonderful as well. And again, my sister in issue. And she worked some stuff for me. And again, get with us, let us know what's up. Again, check out Big Liz Conjure too. You'll have, I'm going to put links underneath, or if not, just run on Facebook because everybody's on Facebook, Threads is and what have you. So yes, if that is it, and I think that's it, oh no. Going to give love all around and say thank you to y'all, to everybody who's been here. Um, I can only say that this week is going to be wonderful because we build our realities too. So make that goal, keep it together, write something down on a piece of paper and throw it on the wall and keep focused on it. Because keeping focused will bring that energy through too. And that is it. I guess that's it. I'm going to check in later on, of course, because you know I'm always going to be posting and doing stuff. But y'all keep sweet. Y'all take care of each other and yourselves. Keep your eyes out. My mom used to tell me always, don't knock your sister, help her up. So help who you can and get help when you can. Don't be afraid of it. But first, love you, then love others. And that's all the canned stuff I can tell you right now. But have a wonderful one, baby. Y'all know I'm always sending you peace, love, and juju all the way around. Y'all be safe. And that is it. Mwah. Later on, y'all. Peace.